15-2 and all in, and away they go, and fast out of the stalls towards the centre was Corn Charm, and up on the outside Siberian Express away very quickly indeed. The back marker in the early part of the race is Nazar, but it's Siberian Express who is making the running from Corn Charm, with Superlative in third, then El's Grand Senor the favourite, a very close fourth on the inside rails, and at the end of a furlong and a half it's still Siberian Express making it, with Corn Charm in second, then El Grand Senor and Superlative. After these comes Rainbow Quest, then Chelkov making a little ground, and with Siberian Express for France still in the lead, back to Graham.
Tracked by El Grand Senor, with Superlative coming up on the outside of Corn Charm. That's the picket on Chelkov, getting a little bit closer. Ministerio next to the rails. On the outside of that one is Nasser. The back markers include Harvard, and also towards the rear is Black Spat. They come down to the point 2.5 furlongs from home, and next to the rails, Siberian Express now being joined by El Grand Senor, who's going very sweetly indeed, but up on the very wide outside, Superlative and Rainbow Quest throw down a challenge. Ministerio just in behind these. It's a 5-horse race. I've got a furlong and a half to go, and El Grand Senor strikes and goes for home. Pat Ederick committed a furlong to go, gives the horse the whip. He's staying on well, but here comes Rainbow Quest, and it's El Grand Senor from Rainbow Quest, and these two drawing clear from the Frenchman in third, coming up towards the line. El Grand Senor's going to win it by a length at the line. El Grand Senor from Rainbow Quest. Then came Siberian Express and Superlative and Ministerial and Harvard. A big gap there to Nasser and Chelkov and Black Spout, and the back marker was Corn Charm.
Installed for the Craven Stakes, and just waiting for the handlers just to come away. The blindfold being thrown over the back, and they're under starters orders, and they're off as they break out. Blazer Tara just about the early leader, but now immediately being collared by Greville Starkey on Leofan. So Leofan now settles down in the lead, being followed by Blazer Tara, Rainbow Quest. Then comes Telios, the back marker in the early stages, Willie Carson on Cherry Hill. They run about a furlong and a half. Leofan blazing the trail ahead of Rainbow Quest. Then comes Blazer Tara, Telios, and then comes Cherry Hill with 6 furlongs still to go. That order being maintained. Greville Starkey quite content to sit in front, with Leofan being followed then by Rainbow Quest, Steve Corson. Then comes Blazer Tara, and still bringing up the rear, the last of the quintet at this stage is Cherry Hill. They're running now just inside the final 5, and as they do so, Leofan the leader from Rainbow Quest, those two then being followed by Telios. Then comes Blazer Tara, and the back marker still remains Cherry Hill. With that order, back to Graham.
And both the first two running very freely early on. Leofan the leader from Rainbow Quest, who almost got away with Steve Cawthon, very, very free indeed in the early stages. Telios comes through to be third. Blaze of Tara, Declan Gillespie asking that one to quicken and confine nothing. They're coming past the bushes, raced down into the dip, 2.5 furlongs to go, and Leofan, look at his stride, but look to it, Rainbow Quest. Don't forget a difference in weight here today. Leofan next to the rails, Rainbow Quest on the outside, the rest seemingly beaten. Telios is held, Cherry Hill is held, and it's going to be a battle royal now with a furlong to go. Leofan and Rainbow Quest. Leofan next to the rails, sticking his neck out. Rainbow Quest on the stand side, asking to quicken. Very little to choose between the two. Leofan and Rainbow Quest really stretching, both of them magnificent horses. Leofan just in a photo from Rainbow Quest. These well clear from Telios and Cherry Hill, and then came Blaze of Tara. What a marvellous, marvellous race. It's a win for number 1, Leofan, maintaining his unbeaten record, owned by Mr. A. Salmon, trained at Pulborough by Guy Harwood, and bred by C.P. Carpadis, ridden by Greville Starkey. I'm preempting the result. Officially, it's a photograph, but
as holding and confirmed by Lester Pickett as definitely very much on the soft side. He said it will take some getting this mile and a half this afternoon. He's sitting very relaxed, just standing up in his arms. Lester on Daha, drawn 5. And the number here from the inside rail out, so on the wide outside is Rainbow Quest, who's installed. They're all installed. This looks like it, and they're running. They're running, and Altdorfer is one of the first to show. Altdorfer going on from Long Mick, head for heights over on the far side. Seismic Wave is well up with them. So is Sadler's Wells at this stage as well. But it's Altdorfer who's gone clear from Sadler's Wells and Seismic Wave and Long Mick. Then comes Magic School on the inside. Over on the far side is head for heights, with up with him Rainbow Quest. And as they settle down, Altdorfer, well clear, being pushed along by Eric Legrix from Measure School on the inside of Sadler's Wells. Behind Sadler's Wells comes Seismic Wave, and then on the inside, Shirkin, Joe Mercer. Behind Shirkin is Daha Lester Pig, and then towards his outside, Bob Back, then Diabuco. Longmick has lost his place. And the pack marker at the moment is Bullskin in the Rothschild colours, and now Measure School has taken it up. Measure School, as they race past the racecourse stables over on the far side, from on his outside, Altdorfer, then comes Sadler's Wells, and then Shirkin. Just in behind Shirkin is Dahar, improving on the inside, with also Seismic Wave very well in the picture, and just behind them come Bob Back. Sombreval's improving to the rear, and Truculent is now the back marker. And it's Measure School making it from Sadler's Wells and Seismic Wave, the two Sangster runners. Shirkin is next, and then Bob Back, then towards the inside is Dahar, towards the outside, making good progress is Sombreval, as Altdorfer has dropped right out of it. They're racing past the chateau now and towards the home turn, with Measure School in the lead on the inside. Measure School from Sadler's Wells, well there, also well there is Seismic Wave just in behind him, and then comes Bob Back, but as they turn for home, it's Sadler's Wells and Pat Edery who go into the lead. Sadler's Wells now is Ben Carry Law in the centre, with Rainbow Quest coming there far side, it's Seismic Wave and Sadler's Wells, these two from Darshan coming to jam the pressure. It's a wide open race. Sadler's Wells on the far side, Darshan on the near side, but Darshan who's taking a fractional advantage on the near side. Sadler's Wells is fighting back, but Darshan is going to win it. Darshan is the winner from Sadler's Wells, second Rainbow Quest, third, and forward Truculent, and behind them came Bullskin and Longmick, and then Seismic Wave and Clover's Measure School, and then Congress Palace, and looking right back to last, it was Shirkin. And so the 1, 2, 3 in the 1984 Prix du Jockey Club. First
are off, and they break with the Dahar along the inside, and Turnavos gone up now, Long Pond just in behind, and then Dahar and Rainbow Quest, and after Rainbow Quest comes Mart Song, El Grand Senor, Inflation Beater, and Nino Valador. And as they settle down now, and it is Telios in the lead, along the right there in the yellow is Long Pond, just in behind him comes Dahar, then with the blinkers Mart Song, and his outside El Grand Senor, and then Inflation Beater back in there behind, and then Nino Valador back at the end of the field as they stretch out now on the far side of the Curragh, and it's Telios out there in front, and Long Pond is in second, and third is Rainbow Quest, and then after that comes Dahar, and then comes El Grand Senor just behind these, and these are drawing away now from the rest, and the rest brought up by Mart Song, Inflation Beater, and Nino Valador. Up in the lead now and making the pace a hot one with 7 furlongs to go, and it is Telios in the lead, Long Pond, Rainbow Quest going well in the third place. In fourth place there is Dahar, in fifth El Grand Senor, just going along nice and snugly there as they go up the hill now towards the 6 furlong marker, and as they do, Telios is in the lead, and second place is Long Pond, and third place is Rainbow Quest, and then comes Dahar, and then comes El Grand Senor, and one would think he would want to be making an improvement now as they race down the hill. It is still these pair up in front, with Long Pond gone up to join Telios, and these two together. Rainbow Quest is next, then Dahar, and then El Grand Senor, but no great pressure has been put on him yet. He's still cruising in there behind. He has made some ground, and now they turn into the straight with 3 furlongs to race, and Telios and Long Pond the leaders as they turn into the straight, then Rainbow Quest, and then on the outside and making ground on the outside is Dahar, and then behind them is El Grand Senor beginning to cruise up now, but it's Rainbow Quest who's hit the front. They've got under 2 furlongs to race now, and Rainbow Quest is in the lead, and here comes El Grand Senor. He's cruising right up now, and Steve Cawthon doing everything with Rainbow Quest, and on the near side is El Grand Senor, and here he comes racing away. Yes, El Grand Senor has won. Viva El Grand Senor as he goes past the post in a canter. Dahar is third.
And the full starting price on the Joe McGrath
to come through and take up the running. It's taken him Just a stride or two, half a furlong in fact to get in front, but is now there from Long Pond Old Country, costly lesson, with Ilium coming up on the inside of Golden Ivory, and the back marker is the favourite, which is Rainbow Quest. So, continuing this stiff uphill climb through the first half mile of this amazing Derby track, and they've completed 2.5 furlongs now. It's August the leader, from Golden Ivory in second, and then Ilium races third, Old Country 4, and then Costly Lesson and Long Pond, and on the inside comes Rainbow Quest. Little change in that order, and with a mile left to race, it's still August in the lead, from Ilium in second place, and Golden Ivory and Old Country, and then comes Costly Lesson. Then Rainbow Quest is just one behind him, and that one is Long Pond. So it's August, and Steve Raymond just kicking on now at the top of the hill. The visibility is clear. They've got 6.5 to race, and we can actually see them from the stand, which is an achievement. It's August the leader, from Old Country in second, then Costly Lesson up on the outside of Golden Ivory, Ilium. And then behind these comes Rainbow Quest, and Long Pond finding it just a bit hot. Look at Pat Edery, second from the left, double handful on the class horse in the race. The odds-on favourite Rainbow Quest moves up on the outside of Ilium, but Old Country goes for home now. And they begin the descent to Tattenham Corner, under 5 to race, and it's Old Country in the lead, from Costly Lesson in second place. Then August, whose pacemaking job has been done, he's now last as they turn around Tattenham Corner, and it's Old Country the leader, from Costly Lesson in second place, with the favourite making good ground up on the inside. Pedigree squeezing through on the inside of Brian Raz to cruise through to second place, but Old Country is going for home. Got 2.5 to race. Old Country from Rainbow Quest, then back in third is Costly Lesson, finding it's too hot, but Pedigree must be feeling confident now. 2 furlongs left to race in the Coronation Cup. Old Country from Rainbow Quest up on the outside. These well clear from Long Pond back in third, and now it's Rainbow Quest as Pedigree looks cheekily across. Ray guessed. They must be having a chat. Look at Pat looking across there. Half a furlong to go. Rainbow Quest cruising away from Old Country, who's a dual classic winner, don't forget. This is class telling. Wowee, what a winner. Up towards the post. Rainbow Quest the winner. Old Country second. Long Pond third. Behind these came Costly Lesson just getting 4, Ilium 5. Golden Ivory beat 1, and that one was the pacemaker, which was August. And so, the result of this, the Coronation Cup, it's a win for the odds-on favourite, number 8, Rainbow Quest, the 15-8 on favourite winner of this Coronation Cup, owned by Mr. Khalid Abdullah, trained at Marlborough by Jeremy Tree and ridden by Pat Edery, so a double for Pat this afternoon, and Pat now going to try to get a move on to get the horse to come back into the winner's enclosure so that he can fly off to the Curragh tonight.
August leads from Pebbles in second place, and Bob back third, and Rainbow Quest settled at the rear of the field in 4th place. So it's August really setting quite a sensible gallop early on. 5 lengths clear from Pebbles in second, Bob back third, and Rainbow Quest racing on an even keel back in 4th place. They've completed just over a quarter of a mile, and August leads from Pebbles in second place, and then Bob back third, and Rainbow Quest back in 4th place. No change then in the order as they continue their run down the far side of the Coral Eclipse. A mile and a quarter is the trip. £100,000 in added prize money, and August the leader from Pebbles in second place, then Bob back in third, and Rainbow Quest just in 4th place. Jockey Alan Leclerc with a pink cap making up a little bit of ground as they begin the sweep out of the back straight. It's still August though in the lead, maintaining it from Pebbles in second, Bob back third, and Rainbow Quest 4. They sweep out of the back straight, and Pebbles getting a little bit closer, but you can see from that camera angle she's still some 3 to 4 lengths behind August, and Rainbow Quest makes ground to go on the outside of Bob back, and this is going to be a sprint finish. August, the pacemaker, has lasted really too long, and it was just over 4 to race, still has the call over Pebbles in second. Rainbow Quest is going to swing a bit wide, and Bruce Raymond's going to come on the inside on Bob back, and with just over 3 to race, Pebbles and Steve Cawthon's got a lot of horse underneath him, but so too is Alan Leclerc on Rainbow Quest, and Bob back going to try and do them for speed. August's pacemaking roll is done as Steve Cawthon goes for home on Pebbles, and she's really quickening now, and Rainbow Quest just caught a bit flat-footed there, with just 2 to race. It's Pebbles from Rainbow Quest, Bob back in third, now switch to the outside and trying to stay on. But it's Pebbles with a call by a length, by 2 lengths. Rainbow Quest can find no more and looks surely held. Bob back will have to sprout wings from there, but Pebbles out in front. She's beginning to tie up, perhaps running a bit lazy, but now she's getting into gear. The crowd are roaring. Steve Cawthon's coming home. The race is going to be for second place, but Pebbles is going to win it. And coming up towards the line, Pebbles is the winner. Pebbles the winner from Rainbow Quest in second place. Bob back finished third, and so Pebbles, the 7-2 winner of this Coral Eclipse, has laid the jinx of fillies in this race. She's stormed home to win on Ladies' Day. Pebbles the winner, owned by Sheikh Mohammed, trained at Newmarket by Clive Britton and ridden by Steve Cawthon. And there, poor old Lester Piggott just passing Steve. Lester coming back the short way.
Italy, and then all 15 will be in. Donorazio goes into his stall, all 15 away, and away to a fast even break with Harold East going on. Harold East going on. Sagas has gone already. Then on the inside comes Sumer and Ayardiz, and behind them Harold East and Accomplice, and behind Accomplice is Fitna, and behind Fitna Badinage, then Donorozio, and the back marker at the moment is Gala Placidia, also in rear Jupiter Island. Chernazar is 3 from the rear, Kalaniski is 4 from the rear, and it's Harold East who's the leader. Harold East from Sagas in second, then comes Iardiz, behind Iardiz is Sumer in fourth, then comes Bally 2 on the outside of Fitna as they race behind the wood now. And still Harold East taking him along. Stable companion of Sagas, who's still being the sharpest on the course now as they race over it. Harold East on the outside of Sumer. Behind Sumer is Bally 2, and then comes Fitna, and then Complice, and then Badinage. Jupiter Island is the back marker, and it's still Harold East in the lead from Sagas in second. Then comes Ayardiz on the outside of Sumer, Yves Saint-Martin. Behind them come Bally 2, and then Fitna, then Complice. Then comes Rainbow Quest making a little bit of ground, and then Kozana, and then Donorazio, and Gala Placidia is still the back marker, and Harold East is still taking him along from Sagas in second. Then comes Iardiz third. 4 is Sumer. Behind Sumer and making ground now towards the outside is Donorazio. They're coming down now towards the home turn, and still Harold East in the lead. Rainbow Quest is improving quite fast. Sagas is coming there to join his pacemaker. Iardiz is holding his position. Rainbow Quest running very strongly indeed towards the outside. Sagas now has taken it up on the inner. Sagas has gone to the front from Rainbow Quest for England, and it's Sagas on the far side. On the near side is Rainbow Quest. Sagas and Rainbow Quest. Eric Leclerc and Pat Emery as they race into the closing stages. Chernazar is coming there quite strongly, and Rainbow Quest and Sagas in a tremendous battle as they race up towards the line. It's Rainbow Quest and Sagas. There's nothing between them as they race to the line. Sagas and Rainbow Quest. Sagas has possibly just won, and it's a photo finish between Sagas and Rainbow Quest, with a photo also between Kozama and Sumer, with just in behind them Donorazio. Well, this a really dramatic finish, and it did look as though